On the grounds of the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church in the town of Bucha, just outside Kiev, 3 priests from the US stand and pray. They are praying at the site of a mass grave where 30 people were buried after the fighting started when the Russians invaded. The priests stand here, trying to take in the reality of what's in front of them. One of the priests is Father Israel Perez.
It's a hard experience for me. I can't imagine how good people can die in this way. It's hard. It is hard. Very sad.
Another is Father Sebastian Sardo.
Here I feel the cold in my heart. I never in my life thought I can see a place like this.
They are being led by Monsignor Kieran Harrington, the National Director for the Pontifical Mission Societies in the US.
Today is Good Friday, and our Lord was hung up on a cross as a criminal and laid in an unmarked grave. And then you think about an unmarked grave. What can you say?
For Vaticano, we have traveled to Ukraine with the Pontifical Mission Societies to see the work they are doing on the ground here with people at a time of such dire need. Monsignor Harrington, Father Sebastian and Father Israel are on a mission from the US Pontifical Mission Societies to bring aid and supplies to the Ukrainian people. On the outskirts of the capital, Kiev, where the Russian tanks left a trail of destruction, they stand in the wake.
It's horrifying, isn't it? You really can't imagine the horrific effects of war. But the emotional destruction takes a long time to unpack.
First of all, being here, showing them my closeness, my love, and telling them that there are hope. I think that hope will win, always.
They have come to Ukraine to be with the people during their Holy Week and to show their and the Church's closeness to them. It's Good Friday, when Jesus died on the cross, and the feeling in the air matches that despair. Outside an apartment block, where apartments on the top floors are still burnt out from bombing, a resident tells them that her son was serving in the military and died. The priests listen carefully as she recounts the nightmare of her building being attacked. There are still burnt bodies upstairs that haven't yet been retrieved, she tells them. Other locals come over as well. You can see that they take comfort that the priests are here to listen. They give them aid and a blessing, and they continue on their journey. The group travels to Lviv in the west of Ukraine, where 170 refugees are taking shelter at the St. Joseph Basilian Monastery and Seminary on the outskirts of the city. This woman is 85 years of age, and 3 weeks ago she fled her home in the Donbass region after Russian soldiers attacked.
My house was bombed. A bomb fell and we decided to leave. The windows were blown out, the balcony collapsed. It was scary, and we already had 3 raids in the place where I live.
How do you feel seeing now what is happening to your country, Ukraine?
Putin is killing us. I curse him. May God give him the kind of hell he's giving us. He thinks that this operation should destroy Ukrainians, but we love Ukraine, we fight for Ukraine, and we will win, I think.
The parents are trying to shelter these children from the reality of war. Some mothers telling their children that they've come to spend time at a resort. They like it here, but they too have heard the bombs.
There's a place to sleep, food.
And they also entertain us, show cartoons and give us goodies. And at least there's no banging.
Why can't you go home? Why not?
Because it's war now. Because everything is occupied and there is banging. There's a lot of shooting.
Our houses are being taken by other people.
Your father?
My dad is a soldier. He is fighting in the war now.
Do you miss Papa? Yeah, but you will see them soon. This seminary offers the refugees a safe haven for as long as they need. Father Israel gives the children beautiful cards made by children in Catholic schools in New York. The cards bring a smile to the children's faces. It's a small but kind gesture offering messages of support and hope from other children their own age. And as dawn breaks on Easter Sunday morning, the local faithful come out in numbers at St. George's Cathedral in Lviv to celebrate the risen Christ. Monsignor Harrington, Father Israel and Father Sebastian celebrate with the Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church in a beautiful ceremony, all the more meaningful and powerful at a time like this.
You know, the challenge always when you have an experience of this kind of aggression is that you can give yourself permission to hate. And God created us for love. I hope from our visit what they found is that we were accompanying them, that we were walking with them during this Holy Week, that they weren't alone. Evil may have its day, but the kingdom is what is going to reign. And it's my hope that the people here continue to keep faith and hope in the Easter joy that is ultimately their promise.